update that some of the educator vacancies are going to be announced. So we will discuss about past paper of ESE elementary school educator, science and mathematics, and some of the arts paper. So here is first paper related to the ESE elementary school educator. So here first part is English part, and number of questions are 15. So first question is, viruses are invisible through the uh, microscope, but we know that they are there because we can see that they cause. So first one is cheap, invisible through the cheap microscope. We see damage they cause. Or here is the option ordinary and havoc. Viruses are invisible through the ordinary microscope. We cannot say cheap microscope. This is also cheap option. Elementary, so this is not. This is simple. So there is no simple. So viruses are invisible through the ordinary microscope. We cannot see viruses through ordinary microscope, but we know that they are there because we can see the havoc they cause. So first one is clear. Second is the sea was coming after me as high as a great hill and furious as a charging enemy. So there was first option. Here is furious and charging. The sea was coming after me as high as a great hill and furious as a charging enemy. So this is option A is answer of the question number 2. Although its publicity has been tasteless, the film itself is intelligent, well acted, handsomely produced, and altogether respectable. So here, if we check the options, extensive, moderate, sophisticated, moderate, rescue, crude. So first option is clear. Tasteless, although its publicity has been tasteless, the film itself is intelligent, well acted, handsomely produced, and altogether respectable. Okay, question number 4. It takes character to the extremities of the Arctic region. So question number 4 has option. It takes a Spartan character to negotiate the extremities of the Arctic region. Similarly, here in question number 5, 6, 7, 8, we will have antonyms. In each of the following antonyms, a word printed in capital letter precedes 4 or 5 letters word or phrase from the 5-letter word or phrase. Pick the one most nearly opposite in the meaning. Here we will discuss about antonyms. So first one is abbreviate. Question number 5. So average, achieve, accept or expand. So expand will be the answer of abbreviate, as this is CIA. So we can say that Central Intelligence Agency, as this is CSS, Central Superior Services. So abbreviation is expansion or average, achieve, or accept. So if we say abbreviation is expansion, this is antonym because abbreviation is short, not the expand form. Sixth question is blooming. So fading, we have to show opposite. Blooming mean flowering. Blooming mean quiet. Blooming means mild. So final answer of this will be equal to fading. Bloom mean flowering and fading mean not blooming or not flowering. So question number 7 is bliss. March. March can be meaning of bliss. Disseminate, dull or suffering. Bliss means blessing. So suffering will be the opposite of this. So this was question number 7. After 7 we will discuss about question number 8. So bewitch, disenchant, rapture, profit. Profit can be the meaning of bewitch. A value can be meaning of. So first answer disenchant will be the final answer of bewitch. If we see the meaning of bewitch, so what is meaning of bewitch? Meaning of bewitch is jadoo karna. So disenchant meaning will be disenchant means bechain. So bewitch will have opposite disenchant. Okay, after question number 8, there is question number 9, which is analogies. Each of the following analogies questions present are related pair of words linked by a colon. 4 or 5 answer will be available, so we have to choose final and correct one answer. Okay, so this is analogies means same. So this is book and read. So this is question number 9. Okay, question number 9 is from analogies. Book is for read. Ointment. Ointment. We will see what is meaning of ointment and to apply. Ointment is called marham. So क्वेश्चन नंबर 9 में जो हमारे पास बुक है, बुक रीडिंग के लिए होती है, और जो हमारे पास ऑइंटमेंट होता है, मरहम होता है, वो क्या होता है? अप्लाई करने के लिए होता है. बैट, बॉल पे, दिस कैन आल्सो बी वॉच, टाइम, मैरिज, होम. सो as book is for reading, so ointment is for applying. This is application. So question number 9 will have answer ointment and apply. After question number 9, question number 10 is suspicion, faith. So here are some suspicion. There is suspicion and faith. This is suspicion means shak and faith means iman wafadari. So there are options: prisoner punishment, court justice, rule, serve, dawn, morning. So rule, serve, suspicion, faith. So question 10 will have answer C, rule and serve. Okay, engine compartment. So here are option: gear, car, hair, lungs, heart, lungs, needle, thread. So needle, thread, pen, right, needle, thread, engine compartment. So if we see what is compartment, so this will be equal to needle and thread. Engine and compartment means store, or you can say topiary. So here is option C, needle and thread. What is meaning of needle? So if we look at तो नीडल सुई होती है और सुई में हम क्या करते हैं, धागा डालते हैं. सो इंजन जो होता है वो क्या होता है हमारे पास, इंजन हो गया और इसके बाद कंपार्टमेंट में उसको रखा जाता है. एजुकेशन, स्कूल. एजुकेशन का रिलेशन किसके साथ होता है? स्कूल में एजुकेशन हासिल की जाती है. तो प्रोडक्शन किस में की जाती है? फैक्ट्री में. दिस विल बी द फाइनल आंसर. मेडिसिन हॉस्पिटल में बनाई नहीं जाती है. वुड, फर्नीचर, ओके, मिल्क काउ. So final answer will be the production will be done in factory. Okay, next question is reading comprehension. We will read the passage and we will answer from question 13 to 15. The purpose of the education is to make student an expert in his subject. First of all, we will read the questions. The purpose of education is to make the student an expert in all fields, an expert in his subject. So D will be the option, expert in his subject. What according to the writer is the end. So we will read the passage. The purpose of education is to make the student an expert in his subject. This must be clearly understood and mere muddling through lessons and lectures and books and the passing examination are relegated to secondary importance as means to end, which is excellent in the field chosen. So here, if we look, but there are so many fields and no man can become an expert in all the fields. It is necessary to decide what fields are the important ones that our man should know well. It is clear that one's own work is the most important. This has been realized and modern civilization has, according to provided vocational education. It is now possible to acquire high professional skill in the various fields, medicine, engineering, production, commerce, and so on, but with good and bad mixes together and no standard for guidance. What is according to the writer is the end. Excellent in the field chosen, passing the examination, cramming lectures and books, earning more and more money. So question, writer says excellency in his subject, one's own subject is very fine. The modern civilization has provided vocational education, art of conversation, higher education, adult education. So 15 question will answer vocational education. So these are 15 questions related to English. So next part is about mathematics. So here are some of the questions related to the second part, which is of mathematics. So the sum of the number and its reciprocal is thrice the difference of the number and its reciprocal the number is. The sum of a number and its reciprocal, if I write sorry, if I write a number which is x plus, if its reciprocal is 1 over x, is thrice the difference of the number and its reciprocal will be equal to 3 times x minus 1 over x. The number is, we have to find the value of x. So taking LCM, this will be equal to x. This will be equal to x square plus 1. This will be equal to 3 times. This will be equal to x square minus 1 over x. X will be cancelled out with x. So this will be equal to x square plus 1 is equal to 3 x square minus 3. So this is equal to 3x square minus x 3. So after simplification 3x में से अगर हम x को निकाल दें तो 2x square बनेगा. So 2x square will be equal to 4. So x square will be equal to 2. X square will be equal to 4. So x will be equal to plus minus square root 2. So 16 question will have answer. First part will be the answer. Here is the solution as well shared. So the question number 16, question number 17 is given as when the integer k is divided by 17, the quotient is p and the remainder is 5. When the integer k is divided by 17, means k is divided by 17. K is divided by 17. The quotient is p. Here will be p and the remainder is 5. There will be the remainder, which is 5. When k is divided by 23, the quotient is q and the remainder is 14. Which of the following is true? Means we can write it as p is equal to p is equal to so k is equal to k is dividend. So k will be equal to if we write simple 9 divided by 2. So this will be 4, this will be 8, and this will be 1. So 4 multiply will be 4 को हम 2 से मल्टीप्लाई करेंगे प्लस इसमें क्या कर देंगे 1. So 17 p प्लस कितना आएगा हमारे पास 5, ये रिमाइंडर था. सेकंड में हमारे पास उसने क्या दिया है कि when k is divided by 23, there will be equal to k divided by 23, q is quotient, and remainder is 40 plus 40. So k is equal to k. So this will be equal to 17p minus 23q and is equal to 9. So see, this is the final answer. Simply take this equation number 1, second equation number 2 and compare these both of, क्योंकि दोनों की साइड पे के आ रहे, कंपेयर करके हमारे पास ये सी वाला ऑप्शन इसका क्लियर ऑप्शन होगा। क्वेश्चन 17 के बाद क्वेश्चन नंबर 18 को अगर हम देखें, this what is the area of circle whose radius is the diagonal of square whose area is 9. Question number 18. What is the area of circle whose radius is, area of circle formula is pi r square, whose radius is diagonal of a square whose area is 9. So if we make a square, this square has area 9, means this side is 3 and this is also 3, whose radius is the diagonal of a square whose area is 9. So this is diagonal, this is also diagonal. So if this length is 3, so this will be equal to pi what is the area of, okay, so if I write area is equal to 9, so formula for diagonal is, this is formula square root 2 a for area. So putting the value of a is equal to 9, this will be equal to 4.24. So if we put 4.24, because diagonal is equal to radius here, so 4.42 square, so approximately 18 pi will be the answer of question number 18. So question number 18 has the answer B. Question number 19 is, the circumference of a circle is pi x units and the area of the circle is pi square units. If x is equal to y, then the radius of the circle is, if the circumference of a circle is pi x, c is equal to pi x and the area of the circle is pi square or pi x units. If x is equal to y, then the radius of this circle. So area is equal to y. This is not clear. What is this value? If we take relation between circumference and area, so circumference is equal to 2 pi square root a. So c is equal to pi x will be equal to 2 pi x square root a. So pi will be cancelled out with pi. X will be equal to 2. But this question is not clear because what will be the value of y? क्या ये खाली जगह लिखा हुआ है या इसकी जगह पे कोई वैल्यू होगी? तो ये हमारे पास क्लियर नहीं है. बट रिलेशन बिटवीन सर्कमफ्रेंस एंड एरिया विल बी यूज्ड हियर in this question. So question number 19. Question number 20 is a cylindrical silo container for storing grain. मतलब एक कंटेनर है जिसमें हमने खुराक को जखीरा करना है. हैज अ डायमीटर ऑफ 14 इंचेस. और उसकी जो हाइट है वो हमारे पास कितनी है? 6 इंचेस है. Since 1 gallon equals to 231 cubic inches, the capacity of the silo is approximately 4 gallons, 2.2 plus 2 or 7 gallons. B or D, which will be the option? Here is formula for question number 20 to find the area of cylinder. So a cylindrical silo container of strain grain has a diameter of 14 inches. Diameter is 14, so half of diameter is called radius. So radius value r की वैल्यू हमारे पास कितनी हो जाएगी? 7 हो जाएगी. और h की वैल्यू हमारे पास कितनी है? 6 है. तो इस फार्मूले में जहाँ पे इसको क्या लिखेंगे? 2 pi, दिस इज r का स्क्वायर है. तो 7 का स्क्वायर कितना होगा हमारे पास? 49 होगा प्लस 2 pi r h. 2 pi 7 और हाइट हमारे पास कितनी है? 6 है. ये सब कुछ सॉल्व कर लेंगे. जो इसका आंसर आएगा उसको हम 231 पे डिवाइड करेंगे तो हमारे पास कितना आ जाएगा? क्वेश्चन का आंसर 4 गैलन आ जाएगा. After question number 20, next question is question number 21. You have to learn the formula of area of cylindrical container, which was equal to 2 pi r square plus 2 pi r h. After, what is the volume of a cube whose surface area is 294? So simply we know the formula of cube. Question number is 21. So This will be the final answer of 347. What is volume of cube whose surface area is 294? So surface area of cube has formula. If I write surface area is equal to 6x square. So value of surface area is 294, which is equal to 6x square. So value of x square or x will be equal to 294 divided by 6. If I divide 294, 294 divided by 6, this will be equal to 49. So x is equal to 7. So volume is equal to x cube. So volume will be equal to 347. So D is the final answer. After question number 21, question number is 22. The ratio of boys to girls in a certain classroom was 2:3. If boys represent 5 more than 1/3 of the class, how many people were in the classroom? This is simple question. We will check all of the above options. If I take 15, 1/3 of 15 will be equal to 5. 5 plus 5. This is strength of boys, because if I take 1/3 of 15 is 5, so there are 5 more than 1/3, so 5 plus 5 will be equal to 10. So ratio was 2:3, so this will be equal to 15. If I take ratio between 10 and 15, so this will be equal to 2:3. 10 ratio 15 will be equal to 2:3. So this will be final answer of this. If I take 1/3 of 27, this will be equal to 9. 9 plus 5 will be equal to 14. So this will not to ratio 3. Similarly for 21. So what is the average of 5 power 30, 5 power 60, 5 power 17, 5 power 13, and 5 power 19? We want to find the average. So average of this will be equal to 20, 30, 60, 17, 20. So these are 5. Will divide by 5. So this will be equal to C option will be equal to the final answer of this question. After question number 23, there is question number 24. If p plus 1 is less than 3b plus 5, then this is simple question. So answer will be equal to this is answer. After putting the value, we can cross-check this. Which of the following numbers cannot be represented by the repeated decimal? So square root 5 cannot be represented as repeating decimal. If an equilateral triangle वो होती है जिसकी सारी साइडें क्या हो इक्वल हो. If an equilateral triangle and a square have the same perimeter, अगर हमारे पास एक इक्विलेटरल ट्रायंगल और एक स्क्वायर है, इनका जो पेरीमीटर होता है तमाम साइड की लेंथ वो इक्वल हो. व्हाट इज द रेशियो ऑफ द लेंथ ऑफ द साइड्स ऑफ द इक्विलेटरल ट्रायंगल टू द लेंथ ऑफ द साइड्स ऑफ द स्क्वायर. So this is question number 26. What is the ratio of the length of the sides of equilateral triangle to the length of sides of square? If an equilateral triangle and a square have the same perimeter अगर दोनों के हमारे पास सेम है, what is the ratio of the lengths of sides of the equilateral triangle to the length of sides of the square? Okay, if we take the length of sides of triangle by B and length of sides of rectangle as A, so perimeter of rectangle will be square will be equal to 4A and perimeter of triangle will be equal to 3B. So if I take ratio B over A, because B is triangle, A is rectangle, so B over A will be equal to 4 ratio 3. So B is the final answer of this question. Similarly, question 27, value of x will be equal to 1 by 4, and if a plus b is equal to a plus 2b is equal to x and a minus 2b is equal to y, which of the following expression is equal to ab? So this is simple question and have answer D. If the sum of the two integers is 42 and the difference to the greatest of the two integer is, we will find both of the integer and we will take the greatest integer, which is equal to 32 after solution. Each of the Nasir's bucket has a capacity of 11 gallons, while each of the Usama's bucket have 8 gallons or more water in gallons. Can 7 of Nasir bucket held compared to 7 of Osama's bucket? This will be equal to 21. This was mathematics part. In next video, we will discuss about IT skills related to computer. The next part of this paper is related to IT computer skills. So here are 15 questions related to IT skills. So question number 31 जो है हमारे पास क्या होगा? The difference between the data and information is that is processed as per certain rules or policies, and the result is called information. Information obtained at certain level may serve as a raw data for further information at other level. Data and information move in the vicious circle, all the above representing the differences. So this is correct answer. You can say all of the above can be the related answer of this question, the difference between data and the information. So next, if we see question number 32, which of the following is not an ingredient of MS Office? So this is simple question. So MS Word is, MS Excel is also ingredient, MS PowerPoint is also ingredient. You can say that MS power. This is not an ingredient related to MS Office. So question number 33 of this paper is normative value of information. Normative value of information refers the value obtained by the theoretical process of decision making, the value obtained by taking behavioral dimensions under consideration, the value obtained by using the initiative guess, none of the above. So normative value is the value obtained by theoretical process of decision making. So first one will be the final answer of this question. The need requirement for the information is an enterprise is to do. So opportunities before the organizing and formalizing the short-term, long-term policy for growth of the organization. Resource allocation is an optimum way in order to attain the basic goals of organization. Adjusting with new and rapid change to do so, you can say that all of the above can be answer of question number 34. After 34, we will deal question number 35. जो हमारे पास क्वेश्चन नंबर 35 है, एम ऑफ द इंफॉर्मेशन communication technology is. So you can say all of the above. The process, store and receive the data to create cyberspace age in the present time, to disseminate the programs of apex bodies, all of the above. You can say that all of the above can be the final answer of these questions. Okay, after this we will see next question related to this will be equal to question number 36. That is processed by the computer into number sheets, updates, paragraphs and information. So information is the final answer. That is processed by the computer into information. Okay, after question number 36, the question is rearranging of data in a sequence is called. If we arrange the data in a sequence is called the sorting, updating, editing or batching. So this is called the sorting process. This is simple process of data. Question number 38. The term word in computer terminology refers to the memory size, coded instruction, language use, bits formed into groups. So bits formed into group is called word. The term word in computer terminology refers to bits formed into groups. Which of the following is an example of the volatile memory? So if we see what is definition, first of all the option are of question number 39, ROM, RAM, read-only memory, random access memory, PROM, hard disk. So RAM is volatile memory. So what is definition of volatile memory? If we see what is volatile, so you can say that which is not strong, or you can say that volatile memory is a type of memory that maintains its data only while its device is powered. आप इसको ये कह सकते हैं कि गैर मुस्तहकम मेमोरी, कि जब तक आप इसको उसके साथ लगाएंगे डिवाइस के साथ तब तक आपको इंफॉर्मेशन प्रोवाइड करेगी, उसके अलावा आपको इंफॉर्मेशन प्रोवाइड नहीं करेगी. दिस इज कॉल्ड volatile memory. So after that, so what type of an example of volatile memory? So RAM is volatile memory. A one color screen on a black background is called. On a black background, a one color screen is called monochrome, addressable, blank, liquid crystal display, LCD. So this is called monochrome. A one color screen on a black background is called monochrome. Voice input devices convert voice into digital code, OCRA, barcodes, optical marks. So final answer is digital codes. Voice input devices convert voice into digital code. Basic is often used in computing because there are 8 bit in a byte. Calculation become easier. electronic circuit can be made economically. It can represent a long string of binary ones and zeros in the more compact forms. This is final answer related to the base 8. The reason why computers have The reason why computers have been designed to use binary number is computer circuits have to handle two binary digits rather than 10. Electronic components by their very nature operate in a binary mode. Everything can be done with a base of 10, can also be done in a binary. So all of the above can be the answer of all of the above are correct related to this. So all of the above can be answered. Boolean algebra is a 44 question is Boolean algebra is a use for arithmetical operation in ALU, and 8 for binary conversion used for programming language used to describe the behavior and structure of the logic network, and aid in the design of the logic system used for error detection and error correction. So used to describe the behavior and structure of the logic network and aid in the design of the logic system. So D for question number 44 is D is final answer. Boolean algebra is also known as question number 45 is Boolean algebra, also known as logical algebra, code algebra, switching algebra, and programming algebra, control algebra. This is called switching algebra. We can show that if we search Boolean algebra is also, you can also call Boolean algebra as switching algebra or binary algebra. You can also say this as arithmetic algebra. So there are different names of Boolean algebra is called switching algebra, arithmetic algebra also called. So these were questions related to computer. So next 15 questions are related to pedagogical skills. So we will do all these questions one by one. Question number 46 is in teaching experienced members teaching experienced members guide the immature ones for in teaching spending time, qualification, adjustment of time. So these are bold answers. In teaching experienced member guide the immature ones for adjust of life, spending time, quality of life, qualifications. So adjustment of life is the final answer, which is not the focal point of triangular process of teaching. Teaching method is not the focal point of triangular process of teaching. All other teacher contents pupil are also the process of teaching. Students are passive in lecture method. In lecture method, only teacher deliver his lecture, so this is students are passive here. Symposium is a type of discussion method. Discussion method in which this is like project method where students are given the chance to discussion. American approach emphasizes learning objectives. Question number 50 has answered learning objectives. American approach emphasizes teacher contact presence in methods learning objectives. Which one is not the type of the lesson plan on the basis of objectives? So 51 is equal to a micro lesson plan is not the type of lesson plan on the basis of objective. Cognitive lesson plan is also affective lesson plan is also psychomotor lesson plan is also. So micro lesson plan is not the type. So after 51 52 the essential characteristics of the cooperative learning is positive interdependence. The students like to spend most of time with peers. Peers are their seniors, so the students like to spend most of the times with the number of domains. So if we search the meaning of pairs, so pairs mean pairs, you can also say that companion, friends, साथी भी कह सकते हैं आपके, वो अपने जो टाइम है वो साथियों के साथ या अपने कंपेनियन के साथ गुजारना पसंद करते हैं. 54 question, the number of domains in taxonomies of the educational objective is 3. The highest level of the cognitive domain is evaluation. There are 6 levels, 3 levels. The group of the meaning of the material is the grasp. The meaning of the material is comprehension. The use previous learned material in a new situation is called application. If we apply, so this is called application. Affective domain is divided into 5 subgroups. The lowest level of the learning in affective domain is called attendant. The objective related to affective domain is student values, honesty. So these are questions related to pedagogy. Another questions, 10 questions are related to science. The function of the large intestine is to question number 61. The function of large intestine is to digest fats and proteins, digest carbohydrates and salt, absorb water and salt. The function of large intestine is absorb water and salt. So this is the function of large intestine. So after question number 61, which part of the brain controls the heartbeat and breathing? So cerebrum, midbrain, medulla. So medulla control the heartbeat and breathing. Which part of the brain controls the heartbeat and the breathing? So medulla controls heartbeat and breathing. So this is the question. Taste buds for bitter taste are present. If we see the answer on the tip of the tongue, on the sides of the tongue, the taste buds for bitter taste are present on the sides of the tongue. This is final answer of this question. So taste buds for bitter taste are present on the sides of the tongue. So circulation of blood in heart is due to question number 64, dilation of atrium, contraction of atrium, dilation of ventricle, contraction of ventricle. So circulation of blood in heart is due to circulation of blood is due to contraction of ventricle. Okay, in 1 million years, the moon will move away from the Earth 10 kilometer, 20 kilometer, 30 kilometer, 30 kilometer. In 1 million years, the moon will move away from the Earth 30 kilometer. In 1 million मतलब कि 10 लाख साल में 30 किलोमीटर सूरज जो है चांद जो है वो अर्थ से 30 किलोमीटर दूर चला जाएगा. Which one is the noble gas? So helium is the noble gas. This is simple question. The type of the environment an organism live is called ecosystem. No. The type of environment an organism lives in is called habitat. So habitat is the हम कह सकते हैं उसका मस्कन होता है. The type of environment an organism live is called habitat. Community population. So question number 68. Herbivores are primary consumer, secondary consumer, tertiary consumer, or omnivores. So herbivores are the primary consumers. Animals are producers, consumers, autotrophs, or decomposers. You can say that animals are consumers, they are not producers. As herbivores are primary consumers, so animals are also consumer. All feeding relationships in an ecosystem are expressed by food pyramid, food web, food chain, energy flow. All feeding relationships in an ecosystem are expressed by food pyramid. So these are questions related to science. साइंस के बाद हम देखेंगे कि उर्दू के रिलेटेड जो हमारे पास क्वेश्चन है वो क्या होंगे. तो 71 है कि लफ्ज उर्दू किस ज़बान का लफ्ज है? तो उर्दू अरबी ज़बान का लफ्ज है हमारे पास. उसके बाद जो हमारे पास 72 पे लिखा हुआ है जन्नत माँ के कदमों तले है। तो ये किसका इरशाद है? ये इरशाद नबवी है सल्लल्लाहु अलैहि वसल्लम। उसके बाद 73 क्वेश्चन हमारे पास ये है कि कत्ले हुसैन असल में मर्के यजीद है, इस्लाम जिंदा होता है हर करबला के बाद। ये मौलाना जफर अली खान का फेमस शेर है करबला के बारे में। तो ये इसका ऑप्शन बी होगा, मौलाना जफर अली खान। उर्दू के हिज्जे दुरुस्त करें। तो इसमें से हमने सिंपल ये बताना है कि मेरे ख्याल से फर्स्ट वन महविश विल बी द फाइनल आंसर अकॉर्डिंग टू द प्रोनाउंसिएशन ऑफ उर्दू। उर्दू जुबान के लिए रेख्ता का नाम सबसे पहले किस बादशाह के ज़माने में इस्तेमाल हुआ? तो उर्दू के लिए रेख्ता का जो नाम है वो सबसे पहले अकबर के ज़माने में इस्तेमाल हुआ था, और अकबर के ज़माने में ही अ, दीन इलाही आया था। तुरा देना का मतलब है धोखा देना, टालना, मौका देना है तारीफ करना। आई थिंक तुरा देना विल बी तारीफ करना से तुरा देना धोखा देना। मीनिंग ऑफ तुरा देना का मतलब क्या होगा? धोखा देना। बारी खातिर होना का मतलब क्या होगा? बारी खातिर का मतलब होगा बार मतलब होता है बोझ। सो नागवार होना, पसंद होना, नाराज तभी खराब होना। सो बारी खातिर होना का मतलब होगा नागवार होना। सर से पानी गुजर जाना का मतलब क्या होगा? सर वक्त गुजर जाना, मुसीबत हद से गुजर जाना, खतरे से खेलना, लापरवाही करना। सर से पानी गुजर जाने का मतलब क्या होगा? वक्त गुजर जाना। तो 78 का हमारे पास क्या होगा? वक्त गुजर जाना। उसके बाद 79 है, मुसफ़ा का सही मफहूम है सब बांधे हुए, पाक किया हुआ, साफा, बांधे हुए, जिसकी तारीफ की गई। सो पाक किया गया, मुसफ़ा का मतलब होगा पाक किया गया। मुदज्जिज इल्म से कौन सा फिक्रा दुरुस्त है? कि हमारे पास मैंने आपकी तकरीर से इस्तिफादा हासिल किया, मैंने आपकी तकरीर से इस्तिफादा किया। सो इसलिए सेकंड आई थिंक होगा, मैंने आपकी तकरीर से। सो फाइनल आंसर इज मैंने आपकी तकरीर से इस्तिफादा किया। ये उर्दू के हमारे पास 10 क्वेश्चन थे। उर्दू के बाद हमारे पास नेक्स्ट जो 10 क्वेश्चन है वो सोशल स्टडी एंड इस्लामियत के रिलेटेड होंगे। ओके, तो इस्लामियत के रिलेटेड हम क्वेश्चन डिस्कस करते हैं कि 81 हमारे पास क्या देना है? इस्लामिक स्टेट aims shatter only spiritual and moral education only, health only, spiritual and moral uplift. Pakistan is not a child of history, or Pakistan is not a child of history or physics, geography. So geography will be the answer. After how many days following creation of the Pakistan on August 14th, 1947, Qaeda said, "No doubt we have achieved Pakistan, but that is only yet the beginning of the end. And no doubt we have achieved Pakistan, but that is only yet the beginning of end." And Qaeda said, after the 3 days after the creation of Pakistan. So give the date on which Qaeda said the establishment of Pakistan, for which we have been striving for the last 10 years, is by the grace of God an established fact today। कि पाकिस्तान आज हमारे पास एक हकीकत बन गया है। Qaeda said on 11th October 1947। This is some difficult question. Here we have to learn important dates। So 11 अक्टूबर 1947 को Qaeda ने कहा था। In which city the first All Pakistan Educational Conference was held on 27th November 1947। So in Karachi, the first All Pakistan Educational Conference was held on 27th November 1947। The Holy Prophet Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam offered his prayer in the leadership of for the first time. Holy Prophet Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam offered his prayer in the leadership of Hazrat Jibreel alayhi salam, Hazrat Abu Bakr, Hazrat Umar, Hazrat Jibreel, Hazrat Adam, Hazrat Jibreel alayhi salam। Okay, the Khan is the surah of the Holy Quran. It literally have meaning of smoke, weeping. Sorry, this will be not weeping. sleeping, drinking, smoke. So if we search, so meaning of the Quran will be, if we searching, here is the option D, smoke. The Zakhraf is the surah of the Holy Quran. It means uh, gold. This surah was revealed as a complete surah for the first time. Al-Fatiha. Al-Fatiha was the complete surah for the first time. Most system of the mysticism originate from Hazrat Ali, except one which originate from Hazrat Abu Bakr, pointed out. Naqshbandiya. Okay, so meaning of the Khan is smoke and meaning of Sakraf is gold. If we see, meaning of the Khan is smoke, धुआं धुआं मतलब होगा दुकान का। इसी तरह ज़क्रब का मतलब हमारे पास क्या होगा, गोल्ड होगा। अब इस्लामियत और सोशल स्टडी के बाद, पास्ट स्टडी के बाद हमारे पास लास्ट 10 क्वेश्चन हैं जनरल नॉलेज की। The world largest nuclear power station is situated in Canada, Ukraine, France, or none of these. The world largest nuclear power station is situated in Ukraine. Okay, scurvy is a distance caused by the deficiency on vitamin C. What is scurvy? If we search what is scurvy, so scurvy. If we say this is scurvy, this is ये विटामिन सी से की कमी से पैदा होने वाला अर्जा है। इसमें थकावट होती है और हेमरेज वगैरह होने के चांसेस होते हैं। तो स्कर्वी is disease caused by the deficiency of vitamin C. The most abundant element found in the earth crust is silicon. The most abundant element found in the earth crust. Earth crust में जो हमारे पास सबसे एलिमेंट ज्यादा पाए जाते हैं वो क्या है, सिलिकॉन है। इसके बाद an instrument designed for testing the purity of the milk card. मिल्क की प्योरिटी को चेक करने के लिए जो हमारे पास इलेक्ट्रोमीटर डिवाइस यूज होता है। इंस्ट्रूमेंट डिजाइन फॉर टेस्टिंग दी purity of milk is called electrometer. The world largest gold producing country is if we say South Africa. So world largest gold producing country is South Africa is world largest gold producing country. In which country the famous city of Barcelona is located? This is an important question. Barcelona is located in Spain. In which country the famous city of Barcelona is located? Barcelona is located in the Spain. So 97 question is which island lies in to the south of Italy? इटली के जो साउथ में कौन सी island वाक़ है हमारे पास, जो जिसमें Sicily. Which island lies in the south of the Italy? So Sicily island is situated in south of the Italy. Which European country shares border with Russia, Ukraine, and Poland? Which European country shares border with Russia, Ukraine, and Poland? So Estonia, Latvia, Hungary, Belarus share the border with Russia, Ukraine, and Poland. Identify the country which lies to the north of the Latvia. So Latvia के जो north में country है वो हमारे पास एस्टोनिया, Finland, Russia, Poland. No, so Estonia is the country which lies in the north of the Latvia. Which country is bounded by Atlantic, Pacific, and Atlantic is the ocean, and similarly Pacific is also ocean. So which country is bounded by the Atlantic, Pacific, and USA? So Canada is the bounded by these of the Atlantic, Pacific, and USA. So these were the final answers.